Hello everyone.
Hi.
Hi. Wait a little while to see if some people
Read the citations.
in. I don't know. People's gonna join in. So we're gonna wait a little while. Let's see. Hi Tim.
Hello Tim. Hello.
Hey.
Hello Adam.
Oh my gosh.
Peter.
People's actually joining you lot.
Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you.
Hi Sam. Hi Sam. Hi Peter.
Hi Is it Michelle? Michelle?
Michael.
Michelle?
Hello. Gonna wait for a few more people to join. I can't actually believe that people still
joined us, so thank you. Tell a friend, tell a cousin. This is our first video, guys. Live.
How are you, everybody? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year 2020 in the house.
Hey. So just going to wait for a few more people.
How many people is there?
So we've got like five people so far. See if we can get to 10.
No, we've got 6.
7.
1, 2,
7.
3, 4,
7.
5, 6.
There's 7. It says 8. Oh my gosh, you lot.
Hello,
I can't even see.
Cameron. Hello,
Cameron.
Cameron.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi everyone. Hope you're well. It's all right. So we'll start in like
a few
minutes.
We just need a few more.
All right. So go on then. Do you want to start?
Okay, we're gonna start. Hello guys, and welcome to KSK.
Kidz-Seek-Kulture show, and it's also known, stands for our names, which is
Kai'shay
Shakira,
Kiara.
So basically, we're going to tell you lot a little bit about ourselves and why we wanted to do this vlog, and then we'll get into the kind of the debates. Kai'shay will read an article on each of those, and then we'll have a discussion about how, like, basically a discussion on the topics. As I said earlier on in my status, we're talking about Meghan and Harry kind of resigning from the royal family, Donald Trump and Iran and the war, like, no, not in the war, but
they're practically fighting each other like you would in an actual war.
And then who else? What are we talking about? The Australian bushfire.
Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah. So, so let's get into it. Do you want to say something about yourself, Kai?
Okay, hello guys, my name is Kai'shay. I'm 8 years old, and the reason why I wanted to do this is to tell people my age and younger, to tell them about what's happening in the world, why it's happening in the world, who is starting this that's happening in the world. And something interesting about myself is that I like dancing, singing, and acting. So if you like something, please join this video.
Hi everyone, I'm Shakira. I'm not going to tell you my age. We had a debate about that. I
won't say anything.
Don't do it. And something interesting about myself is that I have 2 interesting children.
Interesting.
Go on. What about you?
Hello, my name is Kiara. I'm 6 years old and I like singing and dancing.
Hey, thank you. So yeah, the purpose of this show, like of me trying to ting basically, is that like I feel like we need to get our children just up to date with what is going on in the current like social, political environment by bringing in and having soft conversations and debates with our kids. So I thought, like, instead of trying to do like some influencing with some products or something, we are trying to influence young children and their parents to have a dialogue about current affairs of what's going on in the world, and just kind of help develop those soft skills basically that we need all out through our lives. So we're going to kick right into it. It should only be about a half-an-hour video because it's long. And the first topic that we're going to talk about is Meghan and Harry. And Kai'shay, can you not stop doing that?
Sorry.
And Kai'shay is going to read the article and we're going to discuss it.
I apologize if I get any words wrong. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and Meghan have announced they will be stepping down from their senior royal duties. As part of their lifestyle, they are planning to move to North America with baby Archie and say they will work to become financially independent. This means they will no longer use money given by the UK government to the royal family. Very senior members of the royal family are not usually allowed to work jobs outside of their duties. So this is a big step for the couple.
Okay, that's fine. So, what do you think about that? What's your first reaction? Meghan and Harry have decided that they no longer want to.
I've got one. I've got
be.
One. Right. So when we were practicing and I read this the first time, I had a shocked face. Moving to North America, getting out of the royal family basically and financially having a job and then being independent, that's a good thing, but the royal family and moving to North America with baby Archie is just a big step, and Archie's only still a baby, so it's kind of.
Are you upset?
I'm not. I mean, it's their choice, but I mean, it's a big step, and they've been a couple for like not.
I just don't get it.
You don't get it? Go on, why?
Moving to North America.
Why?
I just don't get it.
Like, Meghan and Harry, you know Harry, he's a prince, and Meghan is his wife, princess. They are part of the royal family, and they have to do all these, like,
I never knew princesses were real.
Yeah, they're real, but they're normal people, but they just get great privileges. So now they're saying, we don't no longer want to do like our royal family duties. We want to go to America and live independently because like they get money from the government and the Queen, taxpayers' money, people that work and pay taxes.
Thank you for that like and that thumbs up. Love to you guys.
Yeah. Kai, but what? So that's not what you said when we was off camera before when we was briefing.
What?
What about Meghan and Harry?
No, I was.
What did you say? What did you actually say? Be honest. And I don't know where they think for themselves.
I did not
What did you say?
about that.
What did you say?
What
About Meghan, about Harry, when we was watching the video earlier.
Oh, okay, yeah. This whole moving to America with Archie, financially being independent, it's not Harry. It's really not Harry. Because if you think properly, Harry was a prince before they got together with Meghan, and he would have moved to North America and financially paid independent by himself. But then when a normal girl that's not a princess and she wasn't with the royal family until she got married to Harry, maybe it was basically her, because she would want to move to North America, she would want to bring the baby, and she would obviously want to use financially independent, what she's been doing before she became a member of the royal family.
So what do you think about it? Are you upset?
I'm half happy for them, half upset.
What about you, Kidz? Are you upset? Or you're not bothered? What?
I don't really care, but
Dangerous.
Dangerous? Why?
it's a baby. It's going to live its life in America and it hasn't even seen England. When you're 8 years old, you can't remember any time you had when you were a baby.
Trust me, that
They're
baby.
not even going to know they were born in England, and when the baby is like old enough to speak, it's going to know it's in America and never knew it was born in England.
Trust me, the baby
will
will
know.
It's still going to be a prince.
But why don't...
She might... Who? They might what?
Not in
No,
America.
they quit their job, basically.
This is what's
It's like they
annoying.
quit
The
their
baby, basically, when you're a baby, you don't remember stuff. Baby Archie's been in England, but when it grows, it's gonna grow up in a childhood in America. When it was actually born in England, and it's not gonna remember being in England.
It will.
It won't remember. I don't remember anything of when I was a baby.
Okay.
So can we like?
Wait, so what do you think then? If they were going to stop getting normal jobs, what do you think
Their job should be
their jobs should be?
right. Meghan should be an actor again, and
Actress
actress again.
professional actor,
Yeah.
actress, shame.
And then Harry should be like a co-worker, a lawyer,
A lawyer.
a businessman, something that's more in a royal family system. Because
Still, he wants to leave that though, so what would you suggest? There's so much
if
other
he
jobs.
wanted to leave that, maybe he could be like about no, not that yet.
He was in the army before, in the military, you know, back in the days.
Well, I think now listen to this. I think he should be a shopkeeper.
People. What about you, Keith?
It's a normal job, guys. Loads of people have it. Like, where are you gonna get £1 sweets from if you don't have a shopkeeper? Tell me by your heart, please. Please don't make me.
Go on, Keith. What do you think? What do you think they should do?
About what?
Megan, if she's got a real job, a proper job, what do you think it should be?
Jewelry!
Jewelry shop.
Jewelry shop. And what about Harry?
A financial worker.
No. A firefighter.
A firefighter.
That's a good one.
Well, you lot, as you can see, like, there's kind of some mixed comments there. Mixed comments there, but Kai'shay thinks basically it's Meghan why Harry wants to move to America. Because if he did want to move there in the first place, he would have done it already.
A long time ago.
Kiara, she ain't really bothered. She said dangerous. I don't even know whether she knows what she's saying when she says that or not. So yeah, gonna move on to the next item. So
Story.
The next story. So the next one now. Oh my god, this one's hard though.
What is
Well, not even hard, but it's just in depth, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Donald Trump,
And Iran, people.
Iran, and the potential like madness that's going on. So
Crazy.
So let's go back. Do you want to tell the people as well where you're reading your sources from?
Okay, so if you want to read this yourself, I'm reading all these articles from Newsround, BBC Newsround. If you want to read it, you can read it now, but I just suggest that you watch this video first. I'm going to read you about Donald Trump and Iran, and it's kind of like a big debate. A big debate.
Kick it. Keep still, please. Kick it. Yeah, go on.
The USA said it is ready to take part in a serious negotiation with Iran after the country fired missiles on American troops. 2 military bases in the country of Iraq. Iran says the attack was an act of revenge following the death of one of Iran's most powerful military commanders, General. This is a really hard name to pronounce. I'm going to say that because I was like getting angry because I couldn't say the name. Qasim Soleimani. He was killed on Friday the 3rd of January by an airstrike which was ordered by the USA President Donald Trump.
It might not been a bomb.
It was a missile
Flying!
in the air. Come.
In a is that televised?
Yeah.
In a televised statement from the White House says no USA or Iraqi lives were lost in the attacks, and said Iran appears to be standing down. In a letter to the UN, the USA says it is ready to engage the serious negotiation with Iran to prevent international peace being broken. Iran's foreign minister has said, "We do not seek escalation or war."
Okay, so what's your thoughts?
So I'm going to say it first.
My thoughts is danger.
So my fault.
Because it might actually kill a lot more people.
I know. Well,
my fault is this. Britain, hear me out. No one get involved.
And some people's home.
If you get involved, we might be...
you think?
I ain't taking any chances.
So what do you think? What do you like? So what's your thoughts? Do you kind of understand what's happened here?
I understand. So what I don't understand is who was shooting the missile first.
I think it's said that Iran shot a missile first.
And then, no, but they said it was a secret revenge because of Donald Trump hitting the most military command leaders.
And maybe
So,
found out.
if you want to hear this, which I want you to know, America did it first because they hurt the commanders.
Well, America has been in Iraq's country. Remember I told you, like, about back in the days when there was like a war in Iraq and there's been a madness for ages.
Going on everywhere.
So what's your thoughts on, like, war?
My
what's
thoughts?
that?
We need to stop
And
with
like,
war, okay? Because we've had a World War One, we've had a World War Two, and there's no need for a World War Three. Because having that is just going to make the world go crazy. There's new children, new parents, and new everything. So you need to calm down. There's new children in life that are 4 and younger and don't even know what a war is. So
what's your thoughts about Donald?
let's keep the world safe while we can. And we just need to look after our country and no more wars.
And what would your message be to Donald Trump?
No more.
What would your message be to Donald
Stop.
Trump?
He needs to stop.
Stop being naughty. You're being very mean, and you're wrecking people's houses. If you do that, because you don't even know if you wreck people's houses.
Exactly.
And what I was
And
saying
kill
to my
people's
mum,
families.
what I was saying to my mum earlier when we were practicing, that he could might shoot a missile on Iran, and there might be a person that didn't agree with the person that was going to shoot missiles back, and they got bombed when they were innocent. I mean,
Yes,
what's
they're
the
called
point?
civilians. When innocent people get hurt in those type of things,
It's not
called
right.
civilians.
I don't want it. Why should that happen?
I think all forms of war is bad. And
So
what do you think about revenge then?
Revenge should stop.
Do you know what revenge actually means?
Yes.
Yeah, go on.
I'm going to give you an example of revenge. Say I did something horrible, like horrific. And someone does it back to me.
I
That's
know
revenge.
what revenge is, but I don't know how to explain
Okay,
it.
do you, Kai?
I know how to explain it.
Go on.
Say I hurt you.
Yeah,
Revenge.
You hurt me back
yeah,
in a mean way to get revenge on me.
okay.
That's revenge. If Donald Trump shoot a missile at Iran, they don't need to fight back. They need to have a speech and make sure Donald Trump hears the word. That's the right thing to do. Then instead of shooting missiles back into their country, it's just making more of a problem and starting World War III. So people need to stop.
But then, Kai, all right, but then, yeah, some people will be like, but wait, the like Iranian people have lost out, like England's been in their country for years, bombing their country, doing all this, America's been in there. Course, what do you expect? Do you expect people to just, the country to just allow it?
Why? The first person...
They've killed their people's country, like they're...
But like, the first person...
And you wasn't even supposed to do that. You don't even know if it's him or their people. You don't know.
Go on, Kai, what you saying?
Okay. Well, I'm saying that shooting missiles is wrong. That's what I'm saying. We've been in their countries loads and loads of time. Between Britain, America, and Iran. So let's just like peace in each of those 3 countries. Because if the peace ain't gonna stay, then what's the point of having a peaceful planet? We have a planet, and the only planet in the whole solar system that people can live on. So
Well,
we should
that's debatable.
That's debatable.
Yeah.
You can't live on Mars
Well,
or
they're looking for
Jupiter
that.
or Saturn. Or the sun.
What's your thoughts, peeps? Add a comment in the bottom if you think you can live
And
on
don't
other
forget to
planets.
like and hearts. The hearts mean a lot to me. A lot.
I forgot
Go on.
that I was on.
All right, so should we sum up then? What one message would you say to Donald Trump?
You're stupid. And stop doing that to Iran people. Innocent people do not need to get hurt because they didn't agree and they were actually trying to protect your country and now you're shooting missiles at them.
And that's why they did a picture of you in something very disgusting.
In what?
There was a picture of Donald Trump poo with his head on the poo, and there was one picture with his mouth was an anus. I saw it on Google.
Okay, thank you, Kai. Thank you. All right, and what message would you send to Boris Johnson?
Why did he win the Conservative Party?
I mean, let's not even get into that bit right now, Kai. Like, what message would you say to Boris Johnson about not getting involved, or what do you think he should do?
Maybe we should back out the president of our country.
Prime Minister.
Prime Minister. I always say president. Maybe.
Is he naughty?
Should he help Donald Trump?
Boris.
No.
Boris. Maybe we should back out.
Yeah.
Not support the.
Not
no
support
war.
any country.
No war.
Yeah,
No
don't
war.
start anything. Don't support any country.
Yeah.
Don't support any country. So what do you think he should do?
I get you guys get me because like
What is that?
we protect the country. Say we protected America. Iran people might come for us because we're protecting them. We don't have anything to be involved. So let's just back out and act like every other country apart from that. Because acting like they're just going to make things worse. And none of us have visions and nobody knows the future. So we just back out until this settles and then we can say something.
Like, and what would you say?
Why did this whole thing start? I mean, if they killed someone, you just ask them why and you get a possible answer. Donald Trump, why did you even do that? I mean, why did you go and do... Yes, you had lots of arguments. And yes,
and why would you even do that?
That was years ago.
And why would you even do that if it didn't even hit you?
That was years ago. So what's the point? You should have did it in that year when it happened. But now you did it years later, in the new year, 2020, the 10th of January, you're going to do it.
Okay. Well, that was heat, isn't it?
Hello.
That's a lot.
Hello.
So,
Hi.
thanks for that, girls. Should we move on to our third and final story? The one is about...
Australia.
What's it about, Kiara?
Bushfire.
The bushfire. Where's the bushfire happening?
In Australia.
Australia with the O.
Yeah. Where is it? Okay, here.
I'm going to read you guys I know.
Another story.
It's not a story.
Article.
I'm going to read you guys another article. So, listen well, I guess. Two of the large bushfires ranging in Australia have merged from one mega blaze to authorities have said. Two fires spreaded.
Where are you up to?
There.
Two fires in two separate states.
Has separated
New South
Wales and Victoria have come together as a much larger fire. Locals have been asked to leave their homes before the situation becomes too dangerous. The fires in Australia have been burning since September last year. And many people are concerned that worse is to come yet. Thousands of people took the streets in Australia cities on Friday to call for action to tackle the climate change and I know the word, I just can't pronounce it. Criticize the government's handling in the crisis.
Go on.
For more information,
No, that's fine. All right, Kiara, can you explain what's been going on, please, in Australia?
Hi Kirsty and hi Steve.
Go on.
Hi
What's
Steve.
happening in Australia? She just read it.
That is too hot in Australia. We need to do something about it because of the fires.
Yeah, go on, Kai. Do you want to sum up for me?
I'm going to sum up for you big time.
Go on.
Right, Australia bushfires. You want to know why it's happening? I know you want to know why it's happening. Climate change. People are using plastic bottles and just either not dashing them into the bin or dashing them on the floor. Maybe if you buy a bottle that has plastic and water inside, maybe you can put it in a glass cup. And maybe you could recycle the bottle you just bought. Because that's a waste of money.
And
really.
stop wasting plastic and just throwing it on the floor.
That's like...
So imagine there's these fires that started from September. That's when you started back in what year you in again?
4.
Year 4 and year 2. Back in September, the fire in Australia has been burning. And now it's got even worse because the 2 fires
have merged together.
From north, where did it say?
From
New South Wales and Victoria have come together and made a larger fire. And because it's so hot, there's no water, there's not enough water falling to stop the
Okay, so...
Do you get me?
Yeah. I've got 2 things to say.
Go on.
One, which is a really clear one. Don't go to Australia right now for holiday. And you might not know. Your favourite YouTubers could be living in Australia. Your grandparents could be living in Australia. Your sister could be living in Australia. You don't know who's in there. And then we are just, mostly in Britain, we're just not looking after the piece of earth we've got right now. So maybe we should start look after it like you would look after your own house.
Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts? What do you think people should do to help the people in Australia?
Become a firefighter, and then
That's what I was gonna
Was
say.
you gonna say that? What else then? What
read each other's minds, baby.
Hey, what about me? Elbow.
If you like the elbow, give it a like.
So go on, yeah. So what else could they do? Become a firefighter. What else?
They could start.
They could help.
I got one.
They can.
Stop.
I got one.
The people which has a hose in their house, they can get a hose from their house and help with the fire.
Yeah, that's a good one. What about you? Well done, baby girl.
I knew it. They could become.
When we watched the video,
Yeah, I got it.
when we watched the video, did you hear the girls that said they're taking is it 1 minute showers, 3 minute showers or
3
something?
minute
To
showers.
save water.
Mhm.
So because the country obviously hasn't got enough water.
So if they find any excess water, they put it in a bucket and keep it.
Mm-hmm.
And what I was thinking, England.
Yeah, and keep it to feed the banana plants.
Yeah. Britain, if we can do something to help Australia, because imagine if they were Britain and we were Australia, we would need help. Britain, maybe we could have a little protest and warn Boris Johnson what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Boring.
Because if he won from the Conservative Party, he better know how to lead our country.
Mm-hmm.
Because
And
if
he
he don't
don't.
know how to lead our country, he has no right to win.
He
You
don't.
can't just... You have to vote for Boris Johnson so he can do what we need this country to happen.
No, you don't need to vote for him. People did vote for him.
I know.
We didn't vote for him.
Why did you just say that?
We didn't vote for him. We didn't vote for him. What?
I never said
Why
that.
did I just say what?
We didn't vote for him.
The people of the country voted for Boris Johnson
I
while
know.
he's Prime Minister more than Labour.
Oh.
We voted for Labour, but the majority of people voted for Conservative while Boris Johnson is the leader. Make
I
sure you get that right.
vote
We've got 1
for
minute into this.
bubblegum.
So,
We've got 1 minute into this.
Kai, stop. So, basically, with that being said, what would be the message that you would say to each person about supporting something, supporting like a charity in Australia to try and help stop the fire?
Well, as we know, we need to start protecting our planet. I hope you got that bit. And that maybe we could just send a message to Australia or something to tell
Send a
them that we're
message.
here for them.
Message of solidarity, yeah.
Solidarity.
Solidarity.
What
Yeah.
does that mean?
That means like sending our
Solidarity.
support and our
Solidarity.
love and our support to you during
Thank
a
you.
specific
We
thing.
love that you love this.
Okay, so thank you very much, everybody, for joining the first kind of trial run of the KSK show. The plan is to do this on a weekly basis on a Friday, so that the kids will basically, at school, they watch Newsround at the end of school. So during the week, stop. What? Oh, sorry.
We got some.
She's got another thing. We'll say it after. So like we're planning to do this on a weekly basis. The kids will watch Newsround at school. Obviously, I watch the news every morning, and we'll have debates about current things that will be going on. If you have any suggestions of kind of topics that you want us to talk about, like that's going on through the week, like let us know or whatever. I'm not trying to be too interactive because I'm doing this on my laptop in my front room and that, so I'm just working with how it is. So sorry to not pay you much personal attention.
Guys, I give you all a thank you for every 14 of these and hearts, because that means a lot to me. And
Everyone which is watching it, and the ones which is about to watch it, and the ones which is not watching it today.
One more thing, Kiara, you had another story just off your favourite story of the kind of week.
Well, we watched on Newsround on Thursday.
Which you watched on Thursday. So what was the story?
I don't remember it.
About the dog.
I know.
Go on.
Can I say something with me?
Go on, Kai.
So, there was this dog and this man, and the dog loved his owner. And his owner used to go to work, and the dog would go all the way to the train station and sit there and wait until his owner came back.
But once the man died on one day,
And the dog stayed there for such a long time.
We're at the train station. Was it at the train station?
Because he didn't know. Obviously, he didn't know that he was dead. So he kept on waiting and waiting and waiting
and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting.
And then what?
He died.
What, the dog?
The dog died.
No way.
And
dog
there
died.
was a statue where he stayed.
Every day.
Yeah.
I tried to Google that story, but I didn't find it. That's really sad.
You did find the picture.
I found kind of like a picture. Well, do you want to show our dog really quickly?
Yeah.
Cameo's here, which is another K, but I didn't want to do 3K immediately, so.
Let me hold it. I can do it.
Cameo.
Hold him like he's a baby. Say hi, Cameo, to the people.
Hi.
Hey. Hey,
Hello.
Cam.
Cameo, say hi.
All right then, everyone. Thank you very much for joining. See you next week, 8:15.
Bubblegum.
Bye.
Bye.